One thing I want to talk about, it's a big misconception in the community sometimes, I feel like, when it comes to reaction tech chases versus reads. Uh, like a lot of people, they refer to reaction tech chase as like lame, safe, and reads as like more fun and more risky. If it's more fun or boring, that's one thing. You can have your opinion that reads are more fun or reaction tech chasing is more fun, but the misconception that I see from a lot of people that seems to be that reaction tech chase is not involving any risks at all in comparison to reads. But the thing is, if you're reaction tech chasing, especially against species, that's actually way more risky than reads. Because if you go for a reaction and you're slightly slow, then you get taken place chined, and you might even die for that sometimes. Uh, Normally it's not that crazy of a punish, but you normally eat a lot of damage. Taking place shine from Falco, pillar combos, and it goes on forever. And if you get taking place shine by Fox, you normally get wave shined into, a lot of other things as well. So yes, reaction tech chasing is more optimal in a sense, and I can understand why some people don't prefer it and they don't think it's as fun, but it's objectively wrong to say that it's less risky than reads. Because let's say you go for a read on taking place and you don't do it with like a very, very slow move, then even if they roll to the sides, you're still safe. Or if you try to cover one of the rolls and they take in place or roll the other direction, then you're still safe. Like, you might have lost stage control in the process, maybe, uh, but still, you don't risk getting punished for it unless you throw out a very slow move with a lot of like ending lag, because then you actually might still get punished if you try to cover tech in place and they roll to the sides. Uh, but most of the time, like let's say you short up Nair with Fox as a guess and they roll to the sides, then like, or actually that one, often you can cover tech in place anyway, so that was actually a bad example. But point still stands that if you try to read someone, you very rarely get punished for it in tech chase scenarios, while reaction tech chase involves a much bigger risk. So I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to address that because I often see that people have this entirely wrong. Like, you can very often like see people talk about it, and I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to talk about it and pointed out that reaction tech chases are more risky and reads are way more safe for like in comparison. Um but yeah, I don't really feel like one style over the other should be used like all the time. Like, I do reaction tech chases, but I also throw in reads once in a while. Like, I think it's very tricky to 100% of the time go for reaction. Uh, but I do think it's superior most of the time. But even as probably one of the pioneers of doing reaction tech chases, I still can't justify going for it 100% of the time. Uh, but it's an interesting topic to discuss for sure. And with things like crouching against get up attacks, people's tech chases have been getting better. You can see Wizrobe, for example, he uses that very well. Uh, so yeah, tech chases are also just gonna become better. People are gonna be more optimal at them, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if more people are gonna start adding that technique as well.